Hello, everyone, depending on where you are listening in. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, rather. I did a video recently about the fracas between Jollof, the bottom of my screen, and VDM on the top of my screen. And I read that VDM tendered an apology. So let's listen to VDM to hear what he has to say in this apology.
All right, so good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nigerians. First of all, I would really like to apologize for what happened yesterday on the United Nigerian airline. What happened yesterday was not supposed to happen, and I will take full responsibility for it. A lot of people on that flight had important things to do, but because of that little irresponsibility from my end, their flight was delayed. Some people on that flight might have medical emergencies. Some people had like business contract to sign. I don't know what that little delay would have cost them. And I really want to apologize. I really want to apologize for everything. I am sorry.
Okay. Before I finish the apology video, who believes this is sincere? I don't think I saw any head wounds in the little video that we saw on that flight in Delta State, which warrants the whole bandaging and the arms. I think this is theatrics, first and foremost. I think this is theatrics from VeryDarkMan. Of course, he does a lot of humor in his content. Some of the apology is probably also true because it was very irresponsible of him to do that in terms of fighting on an airplane. But I think this is also tongue in cheek. Let's keep watching.
Doctor. Take it off. Okay.
I said it. I said it. I said it.
Oh boy.
I said it.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that made you laugh. You understand? But I really want to apologize. I just wanted it to be a little bit funny, but at the end of the day, it's actually not really funny. What happened yesterday was avoidable. I was not even supposed to do that, I am really, really, really sorry. I really want to apologize to the passengers of United Nigerian Airlines yesterday. It was totally irresponsible from my end. And I will not say it is not in my character to fight. You understand? I would just like to apologize, especially to one mama that was on the plane, and she kept on saying, VeryDarkMan, go and sit down, looking back at what happened yesterday, I really, really didn't like that part. And I saw the faces of a lot of people, even though some people saw everything as cruise and it was all vibe on social media, I acted really, really irresponsible. I acted really, really irresponsible, and I am very, very, very sorry. I apologize to the people that maybe look up to me, and I apologize to everyone that might be disappointed in me for what happened yesterday. I am really, really, really sorry. Now, I cannot guarantee that it will not happen again. I can only guarantee that it will not happen on the plane, on the bus, or in a public place that will stop people from going to their destination of business or destination of interest. but I cannot guarantee anybody that it will not happen again. But I'm really, really sorry for yesterday, and I will make sure it will not happen in a public place again. Thank you very much. Peace and love. Don't play. No, I played. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. The bandage was to make you laugh, so that no, just say this guy don't, I actually don't fuck up, I'm really, really sorry. I apologize to all the mothers, to all the daddies on the plane, to all the uncles, all the younger ones that were on the plane, all the people that, people that were not expecting that, and to the pilot, to the flight attendant, all of you. I am really, really, really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Thank you very much.
So, guys, here you have it. VDM has apologized for his part in the incident. Of course, the airline and the authorities have their rights to do what they need to do with regards to incidents like this, and they've issued a statement already. And whether it's a fine, whether it's a ban for a period of time, we'll find out in due course. This is a good step from VDM. He's acknowledged his wrong. He's held himself accountable. He hasn't mentioned anything about the other person, which is good. And he's taking full responsibility. The beginning part, this is who he is. So he likes to play around, cruise as they call it. So he's cruising. But at the end of the video, you can see that he's now being serious, and he knows he's let a lot of people down. And, bro, people look up to you. People look up to you. Younger people, your age mate, people above you, we see the work you do. So when things like this happen, you can't blame people for being disappointed, because they expect you, and you hold people to a higher account when you do some of your videos and you call out people that should know better. You should know better, and you've acknowledged that you should know better. Saying you don't think it will happen again, I like the fact that you said it won't happen again in a public space. So you're saying it may happen in a private space. Okay. Just be careful is what I'll say. Be careful, because that incident could have gone left. By your own account, when he beat you, as in, that's when you realize and your brain came back to where it was. You said you put him in a chokehold, and you could have restricted air going into his windpipe, and that could have gone south. So you acknowledge that. You look like a strong individual, and it seems like you in an altercation, you will probably come out stronger. But we don't want violence. We don't want things like this. And the good thing is, you've said that it won't happen again in a public space. Just have to manage yourself. You need to manage yourself. And like I said, people are looking up to you, and it's a safety issue for me, for people that want to get on, from one destination to another. Yes, the plane took off, but you delayed them. You delayed them. They have to go through their own safety protocols, deboard you, and maybe the flight, I don't know what time the flight was meant to leave, but the flight did not leave at the time the flight was supposed to leave because of your actions, which you've acknowledged. And you've also apologized to the woman who told you to sit down. You didn't listen to her. So maybe, in hindsight, when you see elderly people that are coming to you, and give them that respect, irrespective of what issue you had with the other character. The fact that this woman, presumably as old as your mom, or close in age, like a mother to you, is appealing to your nature to let it go. I think you should have listened to her. But like I said, you called it out, and hopefully you've taken this as part of your reflection, and we won't see incidents like this occur anymore. We don't want any more mishaps on our airlines. We're trying as much as possible to sanitize our airlines, the roads. We have issues of kidnapping and issues of all these kinds of banditry and stuff. People don't want to go from one part of the country to another part because of the road incidents and accidents. Now we're having people fighting on planes. We don't want that either. We expect more from you, to be honest, but you've apologized. You made it swift. How you apologize? Yes, I didn't really like the part in the beginning. I knew it was cool. He wasn't injured. That's why I laughed at the beginning. But seriously, this is no joke. Guys, no fighting on planes, please. Celebrity or if not, handle yourself, handle your anger, handle your anger, whatever anger that is, handle it. You need to pack it up. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll see you in the next one.